Read 180 Audiobooks presents Out of War by Sarah Cameron, a collection of 9 true stories told to the author by teenagers from the war-torn country of Colombia. Before you begin to read, here's a little background on the country. The Republic of Colombia is located in South America. It has coastlines on the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, and it shares borders with Panama, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, and Venezuela. You can look it up on a map of South America if you want to know more. Colombia is a fairly small country, especially compared to the United States, but it's got lots of different areas and types of terrain. There are big cities, rural farmlands, high mountains, and a tropical rainforest. The kids you'll meet in this book come from many different backgrounds and areas of the country. Colombia also has lots of problems. For about 40 years, the country has been torn apart by fighting among several small, unofficial armies called guerrilla groups. The groups fight for money, land, and to advance their political views. Some of the groups are associated with Colombia's booming illegal drug trade. And the groups don't just fight each other. They are responsible for hurting, killing, and kidnapping thousands of innocent citizens. Many young Colombians, especially poor teens with few prospects for the future, are lured into joining a guerrilla group. But in this book, you will read about the Children's Movement for Peace, an amazing countrywide organization of children and teens who are working to end the violence in Colombia. And you'll meet 9 teenagers who are part of that movement. Turn to page 1 and get ready to follow along as you listen. But first, here's a word from your reading coach, Miles.
Hi, I'm Miles. I'll be reading Out of War with you. From time to time, I'll be speaking up to make sure we don't miss anything important. I'll also show you some of the strategies I use to figure out difficult words or confusing parts in the stories. When you hear this sound, it means I'm about to say something. This book is a collection of true stories. Many story collections start with an introduction that explains what the stories have in common and gives you some background information about them. Let's read the introduction to Out of War. It begins on page 1 in your book. Don't forget to follow along as you listen.
Introduction. Out of War tells the true stories of 9 young people who have experienced war and terrible violence, yet have chosen to work for peace.
Okay, we learned a little more about the movement, and we also found out more about what's been going on with the kids in this book. Some of the news is good. Remember how Farlis was worried that she wouldn't be able to afford college? Well, she got a scholarship and she began to study psychology. Some of the news is not so good. Death threats have forced Juan Elias's family to move several times. Alberto's brother is still a hostage, and Maritza is still walking 2 paths, uncertain that the path to peace will win. For most of the kids who told their stories in this book, life is about the same as always. Many hope to go to college, though they may never be able to afford it. I hope that, like Farlis, they will someday find a way. I really enjoyed reading this book with you. The Children's Movement for Peace is pretty amazing, and the kids in this book are amazing too. I hope that one day the work of kids like these will bring an end to the war in Colombia. If you want to know more about the movement and why this book was written, check out the author's note at the back of the book. And if you liked this book as much as I did, be sure to recommend it to a friend.